What I'm trying to get out of the people here in Hawaii is to let them know that I never left. A lot of people still look at me as my past, but I'm here to show them my whole lifestyle has changed. My family is everything, and music is my story. I just want to let people know that I am here. I just want to be heard from not only the people in Hawaii, but the world. My name is Kaipo Kapua, and this is my story. So originally, the family, we were originally from Waianae Valley, where we resided.
Kaipo and his brothers and parents was living in Waianae with my dad, Waianae Homestead. And
From Waianae, I was still going to elementary school in Salt Lake, so it's like I was going back and forth.
they moved to Salt Lake, H building, because they got their own place. The opportunity for an apartment opened up, apartment 705, and they made the move to come back into town.
Growing up, since I had Kaipo, he was always a joyful person. He loved to ride those kind of, doom buggies, the big doom buggies. I mean, he's so small and he's on these big doom buggies that can hardly reach his feet, so they used to put stick or something for him and he used to go crash and whatnot, but that was the fun part about it.
The youngest of three, he just followed along mostly, just followed his brothers. And he never really wasn't a problem child. He was just a happy-go-lucky child, actually.
My family was very strict. My dad wasn't around majority of my lifetime, he was in and out of jail. My mom was alcoholic at one point,
Parents being separated, my sister doing the best that she could to continue to provide for the kids, to give them what they need.
And that was a struggle itself, I pretty much lived at home with my two brothers, but my oldest brother, he graduated, he left, he moved out. Then my brother Khalil graduated, he moved out. So I was like going through the ending of my intermediate year through high school alone. My Uncle John, my mom's brother, he was really, really strict on us. He was like my dad. He was really like my dad. He was our coach for everything.
In sports, he was what you call a natural. That's what I call natural. Everything that he put his hand to, from basketball to football, even though he didn't like football as much, baseball, anything he did, he kind of excelled. He excelled in it. Whatever he tried to do, he did well.
So growing up, they never have time to get into any kind of trouble. When it was summertime, they would go right into camp school. They have that thing for kids. They would go right into camp school the whole summer. Then when they come out, they're back in school. And they did that all the way to the senior year.
How I first got started with this music career was my two brothers, who I really look up to, I'm the youngest of us three, and my oldest brother, he actually plays Hawaiian music up in Lanai at the Manele Bay Hotel. My brother right above me was the guy that me and my oldest brother looked up to the most.
Kaipo musically got started, the mom made a decision. They're so involved in sports, and that's where that's where I wanted them to be.
The mom put them young into the Roy Sakuma.
And it was funny because I was like this little short boy that just used to play the ukulele, and I only knew one song. Everybody can quote me on that, my family, Kalo Man. That was the only song that I knew, but yeah, my brother Khalil, my brother Dale are truly inspirations to me. My mom, mean singer. Her mom, my grandma, singer. My uncles, my whole family, we're just very fond of the word music. Music is truly our life. We used to have a group called Ka'imi Kaneho. I don't know what that means, still don't know what that means. That was our original band, so after that, we brought us K. So it was 5 of us in the band, and we all were Ks. So Kaipo, my brother Khalil, my oldest brother, his Hawaiian name is Kanani Leo, my cousin Kili, and Kevin. So that was our band. Kevin actually left the band and he went with OP Pickers. So our band broke up, and then my brother went professionally. He went with Kouka. So we were just, just side gigging on the side for families.
Well, I first met Kaipo back about 10 years ago, and we were actually kind of buddies then. We used to skateboard together, and he used to come to the studio. He used to come with one of the guys in OP Pickers, Kevin.
I sang for the producer, Brett Ortone, and he was like, yeah, he was stoked. I was stoked just to be in there, but I was still young. So as the years went by, my senior year in high school, I went back to the studio, sang for Brett, and that was it.
Go Aloha Entertainment was the label with Brett Ortone, and he signed him and worked on his first album. Anyway, Kaipo, he's coming out with an album soon, so please look forward to that. Self-titled, I guess. Self-titled. But we got some killer jams on there for you guys to skank to and to just be in awe of his beautiful voice. And you got a great voice there, Kaipo.
Thank you, Mr. Amo.
So you want to do one of your originals that you wrote? Let's do it.
By signing with them, I actually became the keyboardist for OP Pickers.
He played keyboards with us, and he sang background harmonies, and then he'd just be the front man for the Kaipo show.
Kaipo Kapua, we knew him since high school. He was a freshman, I think we were seniors.
We all grew up in Salt Lake, and we all actually met each other playing basketball. But I was still young, and I was looking up to, these guys used to bully me around. Yeah, they did. On the court, different story. Watch out, I got that crossover, I got that ill crossover.
We was all just playing ball, and we didn't know either of us did any kind of music up until a little later on. We linked up and we found out that he did music and that he sang.
And he was always jamming on his uke. Like every time at lunch, I would see him like going to class, he's always jamming.
Kaipo influenced Slapp Symphony in many ways. Being that we can take our music to a different genre, like say, reggae. He can take it there. And we can also add our R&B elements in there too. So he sort of helped us combine the two genres and to make it one.
He's a missing piece of Slapp Symphony. I could say he's our little bro. Well, he ain't little no more, he's our bro now.
Working with Kaipo is definitely an honor, and it's a blessing at the same time to have friends that we knew growing up. We in the studio working together, the vibe is correct. Everything is cool. He gets work done. Whenever we need him to come through and lay down a track, he does it.
He's a real hard worker, He can blow, man. That boy, he can sing.
So this EP album, just the process of doing this EP, I needed to release something. I told Wes, and we actually been working on this for the past 2 years, I think.
I mean, like I said, he got pipes. That boy, he can sing. He started off, with the reggae, the Hawaiian music, the Hawaiian music. So he wants to show his other side, that he can do it. And that boy can do it, man. Kaipo Kapua, he's bad.
The reason why I chose to do this EP, not so islandy, not so reggae, is because I wanted people to get a different perspective of what Kaipo is about, that voice is about. I wanted to show them that R&B side of me. I wanted to show that I do have a little hip-hop inspiration in my music.
Basically what he means to Hawaii hip-hop, Kaipo means to Hawaii hip-hop is the bridge. His voice can be heard on both sides, both spectrums. And it's rare for an artist to do that. And that's when his versatility comes in.
He's been on the radio, it's helping us out, and we're helping him out. He's like the Nate Dogg of hip-hop, of rap and hip-hop. If you need a hook, singing, anything, Kaipo can do it. He's got that voice, and the way he ad-libs everything to your rap. He can, he'll make that song sound tight.
As far as the future goes with Slapp, man, many more rainbows. That's all I can say, you know. Just different colors of music, and just vibing with these guys. It's not gonna stop, you know. It's not gonna stop. The productions, there's gonna be a lot more EPs. There's gonna be a lot more albums. So after this EP, watch out for the album. After the album, watch out for the single. After the single, watch out for another EP. Because we coming strong. Music has done everything for me, you know. It's picked me up when I'm down. It's music has watched me rise, has watched me fall through failures. It's been there, no, regardless, you know. People always have friends that are there to pick them up, but you can ask anybody in the world what would cheer them up. Put on those headphones, listen to something that you really like, and it's music, you know. That'll cheer up your day, and music is healing. That's what I say. Hawaii in general has influenced me musically just from the environment that we live in, you know, the beautiful ocean, the mountain views that we have. People don't really know that when you're driving on the edge of the road and there's water next to you, you're actually at the end of the island. You're at the edge of an island, you know. A lot of people in the mainland, they're dying for that. And that's why when they come here, we get a lot of visitors and they want that feel. And I'm trying to feed off of that feel that the mainlanders get, that aloha spirit. You know what I mean? That aloha spirit that people are missing. That's what inspires me, that aloha spirit. The meaning to me behind my name, Kaipo, is I want to be known for music. I want to be known as that voice, you know. That's what it means to me. I want Kaipo to be, when you hear the word Kaipo, oh, what does Kaipo mean? The voice, even though that's not what it means, but that's what I want. That's what I want the name Kaipo to be. You know, that voice, that person that said it. I want to be that person that said it. Everybody was thinking it. Kaipo said it.